Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Glmr. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Now, let's jump straight into the TA. Taking a look at the daily chart, we have a Fibonacci retracement and all these support blocks set up, and they've been on the charts for many months. So if you haven't seen any of the previous updates, like I said, watch those because I don't want to get into all of the same stuff that we discussed already, as I want to be short and neat because not a lot has been happening with Glmr, as you can see, but it does seem like we're building some sort of a local short, small uptrend here. And if we manage to break out of this resistance that we have building above us, we can then start targeting this local high that we printed back in March. And overall, Glmr is sitting at a very good buying position right now because you're very close to the low that we printed all the way back in January. So you're simply, that's 18% higher than that low. So I would say this is an amazing buying opportunity. You're back testing this purple support block that we had on the charts for many weeks. And that's sitting between 36.5 cents down to 33.8 cents or 33 and 8 cents. So 0.338 cents. And that is a level that we were looking to retest. We did that once here. We did that once again here. So these are good buying opportunities. If you want to stake your Moonbeam, you can also check out, or your Glmr tokens, I should say, you can check out the description. There's going to be a link to a video where I explain how to stake the tokens on the Moonbeam network. Also, you have multiple yellow resistance trend lines over here, but if you're holding for the long term, you shouldn't really be looking at those levels right now. Because if we look at where the price was sitting back in 2022, then you have $5 here, and with the inflation of the token coming to an end this October, the price will not be suppressed by new tokens dumping into the market. So we're going to be able to move forward more freely and have more sort of fuel to go to the upside. Taking a look at the daily RSI, as you can see, we have our support level down below here, this yellow trend line that we have retested it multiple times in 2022. Every single time you had a bounce to the upside, and you also almost got there back in November of 2022. Since then, you had a move to the upside, a little fake out down below here in March, and then once again a bounce from there. So if we see a capitulation or a flash crash, you can be targeting that yellow support trend line. And regarding this channel down pattern that we're breaking out of, this is something very bullish in my opinion, because you're moving above a major resistance level that we created back in January this year. And the next major resistance, immediate resistance above, I should say, is the white resistance trend line there. So you might run into that level and back test it as resistance. And you might want to take some profits there if you're looking for a swing trade or you want to leave your position. But overall, I would expect the RSI to be sitting somewhere above the RSI level of 70 in this coming summer. So August/September, that's when I'm expecting to have another bull trap before we see one more pullback and the move into the bull market by the end of 2023 and early 2024. So the blue support block here set up from 31.1 down to 23.4 is a massive buying opportunity as well if you manage to catch the price down there. So every single time you were sitting in that block, you had to move to the upside. So pay attention to that, add this to your chart, and let's switch over to the weekly chart on Binance. And before we continue with the video, guys, I quickly want to give a shout out to everyone who has joined my Patreon. Thank you very much. And if you want to become a part of the Patreon and, get access to a lot of exclusive content, such as podcast episodes for patrons only, my trade alerts, my entire portfolio, I share everything that I buy and everything that I sell. If you want to leave some requests, we can take a look at your projects on Patreon. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on there. I try to do daily updates and daily posts in there. So if you want to try it out for free, you can do that as well. There's a 7-day free trial, so you can do that and let me know what you think. Let's get on with the video. Taking a look at the weekly chart, as you can see, we're adhering to this ascending support trend line that we have over here, and we're holding this as support, and you're getting really tight over here. No real movements up or down. You're just basically consolidating, and this is a sign that a potential move is on the horizon. And if we take a look at the weekly RSI, as you can see, we're still very, very low, and you're still sitting at the RSI level of the index of 32.24. So this is really, really low. And if I bring out a Fib retracement, as you can see from this swing low that we printed in January this year to the swing high in April, we're going to be looking at a $16 GLMR token or a $28.8 GLMR token, but that doesn't seem very realistic to me. So $16 is something that I would be targeting, to be honest with you, but obviously we never know how high a project or a token can go until we actually see it go that high. But being conservative and expecting GLMR to do well is logical. So $16.5 is a great level. From where we are right now, you could be looking at a 4,300% move to the upside, which is still quite a lot. This is quite a lot, and not a lot of markets are going to offer you these sort of gains in just a few short years. So that's all I have for GLMR. Like I said, not a lot is happening. If you want to be dollar cost averaging, this is where I would be buying and filling up my bags as much as I can below 40 cents. And if we drop lower down to 32 cents, which is our local low in January, I would buy even more. So that is pretty much everything. If I missed out anything important on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. I'm going to see you in the next update. Take care.